Hey everybody, Justin here from the Bread Box. Today we've got something very special. We have the A500 Mini. It's just turned up. Very nice. Enjoy, and I have been enjoying playing with the A500 Mini, that's for sure. Today I'm going to give you my first impressions of the A500 Mini, followed by a full review in the next video as well, and also a couple of tips videos. I've already worked out a few things that I found a bit difficult at first, but I've managed to work out, so I'll share those little tips as well in future videos. I just want to first of all show you the size difference in the boxes, just to show you that the original Amiga 500, not very good quality box, but gives you a bit of an idea for the illustration, and the A500 Mini box, tiny. Actually, I made a mock-up box a few months back, and was pretty close. Oh yeah, pretty close to the size and everything. So now I can get rid of this because now I have the real deal. Let's have a look at what the A500 Mini offers us. What arrived in the box last Tuesday, of course, was the A500 Mini and also the user manual as well. So I must admit, I'm not too sure if this is included usually in the A500 Mini package that you'll get in the retail stores. It might be like the C64 where you had to actually print this out separately. I think Retro Games Ltd just sent this to me to make life a little bit easier for me initially, before there's any sort of documentation around. So that was very cool, thank you very much. And I'll get rid of this box. That was only just purely just to show you the sizes. So the official launch date is April the 8th. So when you get your A500 Mini, this is what you'll be getting. And by the way, thank you to Retro Games Ltd and also Co-Media for sending this review machine to me. I really appreciate that. Beautiful, eh? So, straight away, everything that Retro Games Ltd does looks professional, doesn't it? The packaging looks very professional. We have this protective cover over the A500 Mini, which we'll now remove. And once we'll just remove the A500 Mini first of all. Oh, actually, there's something about this serial number on this particular A500 Mini that is very, very, very special, and I'll share that with you in a few minutes. First of all, just look at what we get in the box. So straight away, I was quite surprised. I thought there would be just a mouse and a gamepad within the box, basically just wrapped in bubble wrap, sitting underneath the A500 Mini. So the fact they're individually wrapped as well in boxes, I thought it was pretty professional looking. So if we remove those two there, so we have the mouse that is being styled after the tank mouse. Very nice. USB tank mouse. Now you can buy these separately as well, which is a big bonus, so you can actually use them on your laptop or your home computer, which is pretty cool. Now I've been using this over the last couple of days, of course, and it does work really, really well. So it's a great little optical mouse. There. Now the gamepad, now this was styled after the CD32 gamepad. Oh, actually within the boxes, of course, you get a very good length in your CD32 inspired gamepad. So it's got your R button, L button, your directional buttons, your D-pad. You've got your A, B, X and Y, your home button and menu button. I found the home button quite interesting to use, but I'll get into that later on. Now the great thing about all this is that everything is very much Amiga coloured, isn't it? And within the box you also have this just quick user guide, which just has a little bit of information about how to plug things in. But everything's pretty straightforward anyway. So that's what's inside your box. So this here is USB-C connection for power cable. So all you need to get this up and running is to have a power supply with a normal USB-A plug on the end of it, like 5 volt, 1 amp power adapter. And it also comes with, which I must admit I had out already and I forgot to put it back into the box, is the HDMI cable as well. The original Amiga 500, it was huge, wasn't it? Let's get one out right now. I'll show you the difference. Okay, I may not even have space on my desk to give this a full size example. Okay. So imagine trying to build this as a full size machine in 2022. Actually, I've got to clean these keys, that's pretty bad. It would cost a fortune, wouldn't it? The packaging, the materials, it's probably unfeasible. So my prediction is that they won't produce a full size A500 Mini with working keyboard, but more likely will be an A1200, is my opinion, because basically it's more streamlined, and for packaging and so forth it'd be a lot more economical, I think. But they may not even do that at all, because maybe this is the only A500 or Amiga 500 version that Retro Games will release, and if that's the case, you may wait 1 or 2 years for a full-size machine only to miss out on 1 or 2 years of great fun, because I've been playing this over the last couple of days and it is great fun. Don't punish yourself, get out there and actually purchase one of these. It is a great machine. I'm going to show you some of the features on it over the next 2 videos as well. It is a great little machine. So after the first night of battling battle chess, I started feeling a bit sick, and actually very sick actually, and I ended up spending the next 4 days in bed either with COVID or with the world's worst man flu. It was shocking. That's what I can say. It was not great. So I hadn't actually spent as much time on the A500 Mini as I hoped I would have, because obviously I was too crook and I'm only just recovering now. But what I have been able to use on it, it's been fantastic. Now just before I went to bed, actually for some reason I unplugged everything and then I turned it over and I discovered something. I discovered the serial number. Now I don't know if you can see this. I'll try and position it so you can. Number 6. Now that's very significant to me. Now I'll explain why. Because once I turned it over, I thought, wow, that is such a coincidence. Number 6. So I got into my email and I got hold of Stu from Co-Media and I emailed him and said, hi, this is an amazing coincidence. This is number 6. And of course I have number 6 right here. Now Stu got back to me, emailed me back, and he said, well, it's not a coincidence. He knows I've got this machine underneath here. I'll show you this machine. Okay, I don't know if you can be able to see this either. I don't know if you can see that. He said this was no coincidence that I received number 6. He watches my videos, which I thought was very cool. Thank you, Stu. Appreciate that. Thank you for support. And he knew I had number 6 Amiga 500, because I had previously told a story about how when I was doing a lot of interviews for the documentary I want to do about Commodore Computer New Zealand, the first 10 Amiga 500s were sent directly to New Zealand for some reason. I interviewed the directors and staff and dealers and other innovators of Commodore Computers New Zealand, and they told me that this was the case, and I've never heard anything about it before. So I tracked down number 6 of the first 10. So I shared this in a video previously, and Stu knew this. So what he did, he kept number 1 to number 4 of the production run for Retro Games Ltd staff, number 5 for himself at Co-Media, and then number 6 for little old me, little old Justin, here in New Zealand on this tiny little channel. So I thought that was very, very cool. So now I have 2 number 6s. It's like my Amiga 500 had a baby. Every week I do a top 20 charts video on my Patreon page on the top 20 selling Commodore 64 games in the UK, as according to Gallup UK. That's for the first week of every month. It's the 1986 for that particular month, 1986 top 20. Then the second week of the month is 1987 for that month, then 1988, 1998, 1989, and then goes on to the next month. Same thing again, every single month, every single week. That's how it works. But to celebrate the release of the A500 Mini in April, I'll also include the top 10 Amiga 500 games each week as well. So look out for those as well. They'll be starting in April. That's on the Patreon page. The link is in the description below. So this is just a very short video just to show my first impressions of the A500 Mini. And long story short, it's a thumbs up already. Not only because of the kind gesture and everything like that, it's because I've been playing it and it's awesome. Even though I didn't actually have an Amiga 500 growing up, I had some epic times with my friends playing some really good games, some good high quality games, and some of them are already on the carousel, and others of course I've got on a USB stick and I've already started playing as well. So in the next video I'll show you how to put games onto a USB stick, and I'll show you some of the extra features. We'll show you inside the A500 Mini, and we'll really get into the guts of things, okay? If you're thinking about buying one, you won't be disappointed. It is a fantastic machine. Hey, thanks for watching everybody,